Siddhartha Khemka is our first guest on the show. Siddharth, good to have you on, and happy Friday to you as well. While we wait for US debt to blow up or do whatever it has to do, let's talk about Friday trade, because we have a lot of stocks to sort of go over as well. I want to start off with Ola Electric because the losses have expanded. But, there's a new bike launch. The management is saying that EBITDA break-even is around the corner. And I guess a lot of participants on the street are willing to give Ola the benefit of the doubt that they'll start cutting those losses. Are you in that camp?
Good morning, Surbi. Yes, good to be on the show Friday morning. So I think there is definitely a path to profitability, but we are not too sure when that will come by. On a Y&Y basis, losses have blown up, but if you see on a sequential basis, things have improved, especially on the EBITDA front. If you look at margins have improved a lot, and that is something that I think will definitely cheer up the street with margins at a negative 12.5% compared to 19.5% on the previous quarter, not on a Y&Y basis. So I think there are definitely a lot of people on the street who would look that positively, given that it's a pure play on the EV side that is not there in the market. For us, we still on the sidelines. We don't have an official view on Ola yet. Even on the IPO, we did not recommend that to the customers. So we will still wait for some of the new launches which we believe could increase the losses, given that some of these launches could be in the price sensitive segments much below what the current offerings is. So I think definitely 1 or 2 more quarters of wait and watch will give more clarity on that path to profitability.
Okay, the bike visuals were there. Let me ask the bike enthusiast. I know he's a purist, this one over here. But I don't know. Let's get the Ola bike again on the screen if we can. It's very futuristic. It is an electric bike. I don't know. We have the expert right here. Are you in for electric?
No, I'll have to take a closer look at that for now, and then, but it really looks good. I have to give it to them. They've come out with something good. I was just looking at the specifications. On a single charge, it can do, I think, between 100 to 500 kilometers is what I was reading. And also the top speed is 190. Wow. We'll have to see whether, that plays out or so. But I'm more into an easy rider, Surbi. So for me, all eyes on the Ola Electric, and I wish them well. But the BSA, as I mentioned earlier as well, that got launched yesterday, the 650. In my time, I really haven't seen a new one. So it's a relaunch, basically. I'll be looking forward to that one.
A purist.
All right, Sid, so let's focus on a couple of other sectors. Then metal stocks, they pull back, on Wednesday's trading session, because the street believe that almost the worst case outcome played out, with taxes can be implied retrospectively. The good news, though, it's not going to be a one-shot hit. Even these dues can be paid over the next 12 years, which makes this, this hit far more digestible. What's your view on them? Because, going ahead as well, most brokerages, they don't see a very, very large impact. For non-ferrous, extremely small. And for ferrous as well, anything between 1 to around 3%. That's maximum on the cost of production.
Yeah, Nigel, I think that's the case with us as well. While the Supreme Court ruling gives a lot of clarity to the past issues, they have removed any levies or penalty for the past dues. That is a big positive, and especially for some of these retrospective effect. For the prospective effect, we believe that there could be a minuscule increase in the cost of production from about 1 to 3% based on what states levy, especially on the ferrous side, as you rightly highlighted. Jharkhand is the first state which has already levied taxes after the July 24 order, and it has proposed a cess of rupees 100 per ton for coal and iron ore, 70 rupees for bauxite, and 50 rupees for manganese and other minerals. So we believe other states could follow suit. However, what is good is that these are state levies, and most of the contracts will have a pass-through mechanism, and we believe that these hikes could be recovered through higher pricing and will not have much financial impact. The biggest issue, yes, retrospective levy of cess, but again, a relief that this could be paid over a period of 12 years starting FY26. So that is again giving some kind of relief to the cash flows. Some of the companies have already made provisions. For example, Tata Steel, they say that they have made a contingent provision for this to the tune of about 17,400 crores. Coal India too has come up with some number of about 3,000 crores of dues that they expect from the past. So net, we believe that this will not be a much of a negative for the metal companies as of now.
Got it, Sid. Appreciate you joining in. Short but sweet conversation this morning. Wishing you a good Friday ahead, and thanks a lot for joining in.